Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Allie D'Andrea, and today I'm going to show you guys how I made this delicious venison stew using my Pit Boss Sportsman 820 pellet grill. Let's get started. Come on. We're gonna kick things off by firing up the grill. You wanna start on smoke with the lid open until you see a flame start to establish in the burn pot. Now we're gonna close down this lid and preheat the grill to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm using a cast iron 14-inch deep dish skillet for this recipe, but your classic cast iron Dutch oven will also work great. Place the skillet directly on the grill grates and heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil until simmering. Add a half of a chopped yellow onion, 2 chopped carrots, 1 chopped celery stalk, and 2 minced garlic cloves. You want to stir these constantly until the onion becomes translucent. That'll take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Oh yeah. It's time to add our venison to the pot. I am using some stew meat from the front shoulder of a white-tailed doe that we harvested here in Pennsylvania this last hunting season. You can really add any kind of stew meat as long as you pre-cut it into small little manageable cubes. It's time to crank up the heat to 500 degrees. Now I'm gonna add a half a cup of red wine and let this simmer for about 2 minutes. Smells delicious. I think I should pour a glass for myself. While that simmers, I'm going to mix together the rest of the ingredients. Add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 cup beef stock, 1/4 cup canned diced tomatoes, 1 diced sweet potato, a half a teaspoon fresh rosemary, a half a teaspoon of Pit Boss sweet heat rub, 1/4 teaspoon marjoram, 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1 bay leaf, and a pinch of salt and coarse black pepper. Now you want to cover the pot and reduce the temperature to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're gonna let this simmer for anywhere from 2.5 to 3 hours, and then our stew will be ready for eating. After about 30 minutes, I checked on the stew and noticed that it was really dry, so I added some more beef stock. In fact, I about doubled the amount of beef stock that I put in, and I think it is looking much, much better now. The time has come. It has been about 3 hours. We are ready to add our final ingredients to the stew, but first let's take a look. Let's take a little sneak peek how this puppy is cooking up. Ooh, I'm excited. Here we go. Oh yeah. Let's add our yummies. Cover it back up and let it simmer for an additional 15 minutes. It's time to check on this puppy. Let's see how it's doing. The moment of truth. Yeah. The last thing to do is add 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. I'm gonna sprinkle this on top, and then I'll work that into the stew. We can let this cool down just a little bit, but you want to serve this hot, so it won't be long before we are munching in. Oh boy. Oh boy, is she heavy. Woohoo! So I brought out a bowl and a ladle so I can serve up some of this deliciousness. Definitely made the right move by adding some more beef stock. If you don't like your stew so watery, then no need to add. Okay. It's still pretty hot. It's really hot actually, but that's how we want it. I want to bite with every ingredient. I want the venison. I want the carrots, the celery, the zucchini, the sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. Come on, it's so good. It really benefits to cook low and slow, to cook down a stew for a couple of hours minimum. This was in there for about 3 hours, and then after I added the final ingredients, another 30. So we'll call it 3 hours and 30 minutes total. So worth the wait. So worth the wait. That is it for this video, you guys. I'm sure I have pepper in my teeth. Don't make fun of me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I cannot wait for you to try this recipe because it is so delicious. Everyone is going to love it, whether they have ever eaten venison or not, I promise. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.